Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm pleased to bring to you the Syncro 4. This is the brand new car offered by Team Corrali. This comes in at a lower price point. Right now it's selling for $369. It is designed to be an entry-level buggy to get people into the hobby, to get people into racing. So today we're going to go ahead, take it out. We're going to do a speed test. We're going to jump it off the ramp. We're going to run it through the dirt, the grass and everything, see how it handles and see how strong this car is, and see if it's something that maybe you want to spend your hard-earned money on. So I'm going to show you how all that works, so to help you make an informed decision as to if this RC is right for you. So let's get out to the testing grounds and I'll see you out there. Alrighty, see how fast this one is. Start. There we go. Definitely lively. $40, so not too bad. I mean, it's only a 4S, so 40 miles an hour. All right, let's run this thing. All right, guys, so just reiterate, the way I do my videos, I don't have any experience driving a car. This is out of the box, me driving it, no tuning. I show you how they perform out of the box, because I know people will say, you can add this, you can add that. And we know what we can do to changes. I always want to show a genuine, what you can expect out of the box when you buy this RC. So like when I jump it, I don't have any experience jumping it. I like to show you like how easy it is to kind of get the feel for it and how it handles stuff like that. I realize everything can be tuned later. I show out of the box. You know, I don't want to show you a modified version of what you can buy. So oh man. Oh, good air control, man. That was, I didn't even really see what it was doing. I just was in a bad position. Ooh. Oh, we got a crowd today. Oh, this thing flies good, man. This thing flies really good. And I don't know, I know it ain't gonna make this. Ooh. Air control's not, it just doesn't have very big tires on it. Nothing that's Oh, wow. Wow. Man, I wonder if this will be the first 4S to clear this. I don't know, man. I don't know. You think we could get a 4S to clear? Man, I don't know, man. Oh, I don't know, man. It might be the very first 4S ever, or we're gonna break it. Oh, almost. Damn, that was close. That was close, for sure. Let's see. Oh, yeah, nicked up the bumper a little bit. Everything's good. Yeah, we're not gonna try that again, because flying that fast in the concrete ain't exactly. Woo. Oh man, but she does fly, man. This is probably the best flying 4S I've ever seen. Oh man. It's also handling the grass pretty good too. Wow. Man, she's doing good. This is really impressive. Whoa, what's going on here? The only thing I'll say is that the pressure on the steering wheel is a bit tight. So you don't have any stability control with this one either. This might be something that would be good for beginners, but not having it helps you friggin' learn. But it might not be a bad thing to have for a beginner. Wow, man, this thing rips. Oh yeah, man, I'm liking this. This thing is so easy to jump, and like the Kagama is very, very sensitive on the throttle. This one's very easy to control. Very easy to control. Actually, it just jumps so easy. It just, ooh. As soon as you say it, you jinx it, I swear. But look at that, man. We dug the wing right in. All right, let's run it through a little rougher stuff, and then we'll set up the ramp and see how it jumps. Man, it's doing pretty good. Probably, whoa, oops. Oh yeah, man, it's doing really good even here. It looks slightly little bouncy. But that's something we could tune later. I said this is all just out of the box. Yeah, I think the front might be just a little stiff. But that's the great thing with the RC cars, man. You tune them any way you want. You change the fluid in your front and rear diffs, change how it turns. It's center diff on how it, like I could thicken up the center diff and probably get this thing to wheelie. Like I said, they built this as like a race car. You really don't want to, you know, wheelie when you're racing. But like for me, if I prefer that, I'll thicken up that center diff. And then we can get this thing to stand up. Oh yeah, this thing, I'm really impressed with this. All right, let's get the ramp set up, and we'll do some jumps. So first, before we do that, I want to get some temps. So we're about 130 on the motor there, 152 on the end. That's usually the hottest spot right there. 160, 160, 132. What do we got here on 126 on the ESC? I was wondering why these temperatures. 131, 161, so I guess it's about 122, 96. That's weird that ESC has two different temps like that. But so 119, yeah. So 130, 150. 135. Battery's at 92, and it's probably I think about 72 degrees Fahrenheit here. Let's take a ground reading. 62 degrees on the ground. All right, time to see how it jumps. Well, it definitely will not backflip. Oh, it flies good. Really does. Of course. Oh man, I tell you, just hit the ramp and kind of just let it do its thing. Woo, man. Man, I tell you what, this thing is just a natural jumper. It's got a very good balance to it, which is kind of good because you don't have a lot of air control with these low profile tires. But you know, it's granted they advertise it like a basher buggy, and can it do? Absolutely, it's doing it just fine here. Like I said, you're just not, granted, okay, so if you probably stiffen up the center diff, you probably do some backflips, but you'll sacrifice the racing. But you know, it's all depends on how you want your RC to perform. If you want to take this thing to a track, you probably just leave it the way it is. If you want to bash it, yeah, you're gonna probably thicken up that center diff. Dude, look. Oh, ooh, I mean, that was on the dang wing. That was not the best landing. Woo. But look, let's check it. Man, it did absolutely fine. Look at that. Woo, man. All right, everyone. I don't want to make this video too long with nothing but jumps, so I'm gonna go ahead and get back to the house and give you my final thoughts on the Syncro 4 by Team Corrali. Check this out. Whoa! Boom! The Syncro 4. So what do we think of this car? I'm blown away, man. It's absolutely a fantastic car. I never in a million years thought anything 4S would even come close to clearing that valley. That's a huge valley. I measured it once and I forget what it was, like 45 feet, something like that. This thing damn near cleared it, and it hit the concrete hard. I mean, it smacked it hard, and we didn't bend the chassis. It didn't, and that's kind of a miracle. That goes to saying the Corrali's quality right there. I mean, look, it's straight. The only place right here, it's supposed to be bent up. That's the design of it. But we hit back here anyhow. It wouldn't have bent that, but I mean, that was a hell of a jump. And if we were going to break anything, that would have been it, because we slammed full speed into concrete, and the only thing that broke actually is the little fan here in the ESC, and it might have been from that jump. And that's actually pretty common in bashing. That's why I kind of have a huge selection of fans. If I gutted this one out of an ESC to have on hand, just the plastic blades tend to flex sometimes when you hit, and they'll catch and they'll break, and that's probably what happened there. Just something's jammed in there. I did try to get it spinning with the twig, but no luck, so it's just shot. But that's a quick, easy fix. 4 screws, new fan. You know, it's unfortunate, but you know, that happens when you push the vehicles hard like that. I mean, that was a damn hard hit into the concrete. And look, we didn't break an arm, we didn't bust the shock, didn't bend an axle, nothing. I took one jump, we hit this wing pretty good, and that's one thing I like, is that a lot of us told Team Corrali that weren't happy with how easy this thing broke off, and they listened, redesigned it, and that is strong now. That is a nice, robust way of holding that wing on. Same with everything else in here. I mean, it's just really robust. Yes, they use composite materials, but it is so thick. Like, you just literally have to just put your hands on this vehicle and feel what this thing's about. I'm blown away. I think it's, for the price point, it's great. It's fantastic. It's competing. This is giving you 4S power for the same price as a 3S Arma. You know, you got the threaded shocks, and where the other ones, but, and you know, I mentioned earlier, they put in the metal where it counts, or I mentioned in the other video, they put the metal where it counts. So it's outstanding, man. I'm very impressed with this thing, really am, and I say that as honestly as I can. If I didn't believe in this vehicle, trust me, I would say it. It hurt me when I broke the Kagama on that video. It hurt me to have to, that I had to show that, but I'm not going to sugarcoat and hide anything for views or to try to impress a company. But this one, 100%, my feelings is I like it, man. I think this is a great vehicle. The only thing I can do is just show you my experience as I run it. I don't give things a scorecard. I don't tell you to buy it, not to buy it. Like when I hit the ramp and I showed you it didn't backflip, that might be an issue for some people. It might not be. It's something that can definitely be tuned through thicker diff oil or maybe different tires that will balloon up. But if you want something set for the racetrack, that's what this is. You know, it's a race car. Although I know they market it as a bashing buggy. But if you want something that's ready for the track, this is how you want it tuned for the track. You don't want it up there doing wheelies and stuff like that. This is set up really good. And that's going to be the next place we're going to head to the RC track. We're going to run it and see how it does there. And I can't wait, because I think this thing is going to do great on the track. So I'm really looking forward to that one. The remote, real quick, you know, it's kind of small, but you know what? It feels actually pretty good. It gives you everything you need, nothing you don't. You got your power button if you need it, steering trim, and a dual rate. That's all you need. With these electronic ESCs, you do not need throttle trim adjustments. You don't. That's for the old mechanical speed controls, for the old mechanical electric ESCs, or even if you're running nitro. If you're not running either one of those, then where, you know, nitro, you still got a mechanical servo moving the throttle. if you don't have it, you don't need it. So it's not added. It's, you know, so it's fine. You know, it's a basic remote, but it does the job. But other than that, man, I did check the wheel nuts through the run. None of them came loose, so I guess with the 4S power, it's fine. On the Kagama, the 6S, these did rattle loose quite a few times until the wheels got pretty tight. Now it's not too much of a problem. I was kind of worried about that with these wheel nuts not being serrated, but man, awesome car. I am very impressed, and I think you will be too. At this price point, this is a really great price point for such a high quality vehicle. And I hope more people will get in and experience some of the Team Corrali quality. You know, even for me, I didn't really know much about this company. It's not as widespread as like Arma and Traxxas. But I got my hands on the first one, the Kagama, and I'm blown away. That was a great vehicle. And then you got this one. This is so much easier to drive. This is an easier car to get into than something that's more powerful like their 6S lineup. And hopefully this will open the door for more people to get into the hobby and experience really great, good quality hobby grade cars. So I like it, man. I like it a lot. So hope you enjoyed this honest review. I don't sugarcoat anything. Trust me, you know, as much as, you know, like my Kagama video, stuff broke and I showed it, even though, you know, I didn't want to. I wanted to impress people with a good video, but it is what it is. If something happens, I'm honest about it. You know, either way, I said I pay for this with my own money, so I don't owe anybody anything on this thing. So this is my honest thoughts of the car. So hope you can trust that you always get an honest thought process from me on the vehicle. So hope you enjoyed the review. Hope you'll subscribe and join us for more RC vehicle ventures. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you on the next one.